Welcome to the daily races that are actually weekly races. Welcome to sim racing, which is often arcade racing. This often turns into Call of Duty Racing Night Special. That's why this might turn into, instead of Mount Panorama, it might be Mount Bathurst, sorry. It might be taking place in Bathurst. A little mistake there. Unintentional, of course, because no, there's never any ramming on this track, and it's the finale for the week. This is the last time we're racing this track, and it's the last time, the tiebreaker for part 2 of the live. We're taking on the we are the JCCR team with our teammates, are taking on the challengers. It's a finale for the night because, well, this is how we're going to end the week. It's currently tied, and let's make sure here. All right, a little late to starting up the steering wheel, so we'll lose a few positions here. Hey, teammate, Ronan, welcome in. Thanks for making it in. Still getting adjusted to the new steering wheel, but definitely liking the full wheel 8/10 scale Ferrari 599 XX wheel, XO wheel. I'm liking it a whole lot more than the Ferrari F1 open wheel. Using the Thrustmaster TGT2 with load cell pedals. Noticing the best improvements. Hard to get adjusted to the load cell pedals, but definitely a huge improvement. So much of your track time comes down to braking. Now I'm running 0, and I can't remember what the right amount for this track was. Maybe it was -1, because we had a little bit of rear losing control there under braking. Oh! That was a good part my fault. He was in my blind spot and I kept turning in, but he definitely added a lot of force. That wasn't just a casual bumping into each other. Same thing with that there. Oh, it is all about the butt hurts here as we got hit pretty hard and we get hit again. No one is driving in a slightly acceptable manner. Steering wheel's upside down now, so all right, a good 30-second accident there. Surprising it's not the Punisher that took us out, it's just bad drivers. Remember, when you're behind a car, you are 100% responsible for the car not hitting the car in front of you. So we just got dirty dogged hard, put on all fours, and rammed into the wall. Sorry, we're on all fours because, of course, we're 4 tires to the asphalt. And face shoved into the wall. That was not pleasant. So very much arcade. We're here to have actual sim racing. So what's actually pretty nice is the lobbies. Our lobbies with our teammates are fantastic, because it's clean racing, smart racing, none of this monkey business that we get into here in sport mode. And with weeks where there's essentially no penalties, likely the cars that multitude of cars that destroyed us will get no penalties. Dark J, welcome in, brother. We just got taken into a big crash. Oh, no worries, Dark J. Family and work definitely should take priority over games and online friends. And talking about priorities, we had quite the week. We came home from the hospital with our son, born 3 weeks early, so he is pretty light. So giving him a little extra care, and we get home. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the short, but we rescued a chipmunk, or squirrel, red squirrel, who fell down the chimney, and of course we have a trap at the bottom, so he couldn't just randomly come into our house, but he was making little, what I thought was bird noises. One way or another, we were going to save what was ever in the chimney, opened up the latch, and we had a squirrel jump and miss our face by about 3 inches. And then I was running around the living room, catch the squirrel, make a little video before putting him outside, because I was like, no one's going to believe this. And then tonight, another hard to believe experience, but our fan was running and wouldn't shut off. Even when we shut off the burners, everything, it just kept running. I moved the plate to access the wires, and some flames and sparks shot out twice. And then I disconnected what I thought was the only fan wire, and when I'd turn on one side of the burners, it would still turn on the fan on lightly. So, woo! Finally got that all sorted. Avoided house fire, so we are blessed. The house smells of plastic, but we are blessed that no serious harm was done. Hey, thank you for everyone making it in on a Friday. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. We're here to race, and we're gonna have fun on a Friday night. Hopefully we can climb back out here. He is home and healthy, and as soon as we had that little issue in the kitchen, it smelled like burnt plastic, because of course the wires heated up. We switched them to another room. The house is still standing. Thanks so much to Dark J. Great to have a good portion of the crew already in. Boston, welcome in. Howdy, brother. Glad that the Batman himself is here. Now we're just missing the Texas Ranger, and we've got our superhero kit here. Superhero crew. Yeah, absolutely, Ronan, thank you. All right, Iron Dame 7 in front of us. You can see that Supra under acceleration, sliding out a wee bit. If I were him, he's probably on traction control 0. Maybe 1 would help him from losing time from slide outs, or just, you know, put the work in to learn to not slide out. But that's tough because, you know, accidents happen. Excitement on the track when you see someone's pretty close behind you. Still slow through there. Always worried that if I get on the throttle too early, I'm gonna spin myself out. Load pedals are fantastic. I actually feel like I can communicate what I want directly to the car, and it does it right on the pavement instantaneously. All right, what lap is this? Lap 3 completing. We'll go in and pit on the next one as I'm still trying to bring my time down. It wasn't textbook, but we made it through with some late braking. Let's go from the complete outside here. Ooh, 2 outside. Slide it on through. At least we're still standing, and pedal to the metal down the straightaway. It's going to be a very slow lap, but we made it through. Top lap timing at 206.4. Hey, Daniel, the Texas Rangers now made it in. Happy Friday to you and your family as well. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. We're down here. We got Max Verstappen. Geez, have no idea what he's trying to say there, what he's trying to communicate. I can't hear it over all that frapping. We got the Punisher up there, and it wasn't even the Punisher that beat us down into last position. It was a combination of 3 crashes, 2 absolutely deliberate, and 1 was just after getting crashed out. Well, car coming down the track after we had crashed out, spun out, gave us a little extra. I don't think he could avoid us at that point. Either way, I'm not here to retaliate. I'm here to actually race. Let's climb up this table. We lost about 30 seconds with that major crash. We got stuck Austin Powers style here on the hill. 911 very stable through here unless you get in a little too much into that apex earlier on. That'll suck you in and spit you out sideways. And we're chasing down Iron Dame. Iron Dame's chasing down Corey P, and no one wants to drive anywhere near Max Verstappen because of the wild sounds coming from his cabin. Oh, here we go. We're doing a thing. We're gonna get the pass in here. Make sure I don't ram him. I'm the car behind. I'm fully responsible for not crashing. He buckled underneath the pressure of having me right up in behind him. Oh, it feels so good with this Ferrari Alcantara full wheel. Had to turn the torque up to 10. Bigger the steering wheel, wider the steering wheel, the less you'll feel the torque. Smaller steering wheel, you'll feel the torque more. Oh, the apex sucked us in. We don't want to be apex hunters on this track. One of the rare times we don't want to go hard on these apexes. That apex right there on the left earlier on, last turn, is where the big issues are. And if you brake too hard going through these elevation changes, that'll mess you up pretty hard. Kind of lap. Are we having a quick one or a slow one? Important thing is we're not quitting out. Perseverance will get you far in life. All right, so we're a little off our time. And I'm going to share at the end of this race, so stay tuned. One major element that's really helped with the driving. Woohoo! So at the end of this, in 5 laps, I'll show you exactly what I've done with the bigger steering wheel. I find it's making a big difference in drivability. I find the cars are more responsive with better turn-in, as long as I'm not going way over the speed limit that I need to make a turn. And of course I've slid out. I am not at all where I need to be for the seat, but hey, we'll manage these pedals here. And we come out right behind Corey B, just like we went into the pits, almost going into him. Oh, neck and neck racing, bumper to bumper. Fun on a track, not so fun in traffic. Traffic just is awful altogether. City planners need either to work controlling the population in a city or building new roads, better roads. Lost them there as I felt like I was losing the car. Oh, neck and neck. You can even hear that we're getting on the throttle at the same time. This is how I like to see races go down. You can have a ton of fun in last place. It's all about sportsmanship and competitive racing. Oh, I couldn't see anything, so yeah, that's the danger of being that close to the car in front. We'll have to get him on the next section. Wait for him to make a mistake and do a fast pass. Oh, someone coming out of the pits, that you gotta watch out for. are closing the gap slowly but surely. Had to let off to avoid an accident. Oh, here though, we gotta find a way around. Our speeds are gonna be different after he eats that wall. Ooh, that's that apex you gotta watch out for in particular. It'll suck you in and spit you out sideways. Here we go! Exciting move into 12th. It's the bottom of the pack, but the racing can still be great for education purposes and a great amount of fun, as that was a lot of fun working to get past Corey. Well done, Corey. Nice racing, good sportsmanship. You didn't just ram me out of her ego as I passed you, so thank you. Oh, no! So back to being neck and neck with Corey, I guess. Max Verstappen now behind us, as well as PC Punisher. Let's see if Corey and I can keep moving up the pack together. I believe I'm going to be faster in this section right here if I time things right. Trail brake to the apex. Oh, and he got through there quickly as well. I missed my line. Oh, we die out. Died out while we braked. Did some braking. The braking was slightly too hard for the speed we were moving in. And now we are back to last, so it's going to be one of those races, I guess. But at least we crashed ourselves out. We weren't taken out of the race and lost a good 30 seconds at the beginning from a smasher and grabber. Went through there faster than usual. Figure, hey, we got nothing to lose, so being in last can be a great educational experience, as you can push it harder than you normally would. Ha! Oh yeah, absolutely. The Porsche mid-engines on that hill section are really tough. A little more rear control under braking. I probably need to be at -1 here, especially under those elevation changes. And all these curves or candies are elevated, almost all of them, and that makes it really tough for the mid-engines. I'd say a front engine has benefits here for stability. Alright, so FTR Taka 95 up in first, followed by the Oni King and Joseph. Oh, elevated candy throwing us off. Here, just let go of the throttle and try to survive. No brakes, no throttle. Oh, and it looks like Corey's been probably properly taken off the track, so he'll finish up the race with some neck and neck with Corey again. Not necking, but neck and neck racing. Oh yeah, the back end is wobbly. We need brake balance here. And fix that up. Add the tires where... Oh, the torque getting pretty wild there. 2 hands, absolutely required. Early shift into 6th. Fearful shift, I'd say, on my part. Last lap to make this happen. Time to put some smooth, safe, smart racing to play. Try to get lower than a 2:08 here. Redeem myself with a lap time. Pew pew and bacon time. Well, that sounds... Other than the bacon, that sounds like my typical Saturday or Sunday, either Saturday morning or Sunday afternoon. I love doing skeet and 5-stand. Big old 12G. Pew pew. See if the back end's now been corrected, that we're at -2. Folks, let me know what you're driving for brake balance here. If you're driving a mid-engine or if you're driving a front engine, just let us know and what brake balance. Quite curious. I'm going to push it here. Brake while the car is in a straight line. Oh, come on, let's go, go, go! Oh, and he's a clean, classy, proper driver. Great sportsmanship there, not an ego hit on his part. Missed out getting a 207 at any point on that track, but hey, we made it through, survived it. Congratulations to Taka95, the Oni King, for gold and silver. Let's see if they were able to win it while keeping it safe, or did they have to dirty dog their way to victory? All right, yes, their safety ratings stayed high. Fantastic. Only one safety rating going down. I have trouble believing that, being that we got hit twice, not clean hits, so there should have already been 2 cars, unless we got hit dirty twice by the same car, and he's the only one that did any dirty driving, but that really would surprise me. So here we go. My favorite part of the week and my favorite part of my live streams are the lobby races where we have clean fun. We don't clean together. That wouldn't be all that fun. No, we have clean race fun, proper craftsmanship, proper race technique and race craft. So let's get this lobby up and running. Hope you're all ready, folks, to put the pedal to the metal, because we're about to get down and not dirty here on JCCR Race Clean or Kick. That's the name of our lobbies, so come find the lobbies. Come join with everyone. And this seat has now officially gone back too far. The one real problem with the play seat. Kind of sad, otherwise a great setup. I have a feeling with time that is going to get over torqued, and the handle and bolt are going to just no longer communicate, no longer be together. All right, create the room, load the settings, the best. Not that we are the best, but we got the best settings. It's JCCR Racing Subs is the room name. Race for Fun, Dragon Trail, Seaside. Now, the winner last night, I think it was Ronan on the last race. Who won and where? Oh, yes, they asked for... Did we end up racing Suzuka? I think that was the final call. No, it was Daytona, was it? Remind me, I think we raced Suzuka for our very last race of the night. And then I think Daytona got called. Dano, you've got a better memory. Someone here, help me. Let me know where we're at. I'm watching the comments. In the meantime, I'm going to load up the channel here so that I don't miss any more of the live stream, because I sometimes miss things and I don't want to miss a thing. Hey, Chimp. What is up, Remy? Right on, Remy. Good on you for making it in. Now remind me, what race are we supposed to be racing here? Actually, let's fix this up. Switch account. I'm going to catch the live here. It was Remy 1 Seca. No, he's calling Laguna Seca. That's... No, we raced Seca. Then I thought we were asking for Suzuka. I'm going to go catch the live here. Read the comments. I'm sure it's reading the comments. Okay, all I'm seeing, Daytona was the call. Fantastic. Here we go. Daytona, obviously the road. Let's do 5 solid laps on one of the greatest tracks down in Florida. We were awfully close to there. We were in Orlando. Sorry, not Orlando. We were in just above Daytona. Just above the Daytona. I can't remember the name of the town. My goodness. Rolling start. There we go. Everything is good. Let's load it up. Create the room, sorry. And give everyone a chance to make it in. I'm going to get the little live started for this because we're going to do a vertical live for this second section. Try to get the community to grow, get a few more people in. Right on, Super Doofus. Thank you for making it in, brother. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting. It was for a good cause. We had to get the Doggo Racer in on the action. Yes, the durability of the Alcantara steering wheel so far, pretty good. An amazing feel. Very legitimate. Feels quite a bit like the actual real-world steering wheel I have on the Shelby GT350 that has, well, that very much that incredible Ferrari-like engine. So let's see who we've got here. We got B. Williams in the races tonight. Jay Rizzio's in the pit, ready to go. I'm ready to go as well. Enzo's here, so we got a challenger, and now another challenger, SQSH. 510 challenger Brandon coming in to challenge here. Let's go, Brandon. We got Dano in the Viper, fantastic T. Latisse in the Austin Martin Super Doofus, driving a great looking car. Yes, JCCR up on the hood. Happy you found a spot for that. Great livery, mate. And who's this? Rogue 66, an incredibly fast challenger, a Canadian driver. JCCR Ronan in, what was that, the Jag? He often drives the Jag, right? No, it's the Corvette, right on. And JCCR Chip up in a Supra, and that is our total lineup here. So let's get people here. Oh, EB. Okay, we'll give them one try. Even cheese. I mean, it's Friday night. We'll give them one try because we might be dealing with a whole lot of stranger danger. Usually is the case. Now we'll put the slower racers up at the top. Chimp every so often really blows it away, and it's like, wow, Chimp, you're supposed to be a C racer, not an A racer. And we got Super Doofus, and let's see, Brandon. Super Doofus is faster than me, but I won't put myself as host in first. Let's see if we can get one of the new challengers up right at the top. Oh, 15, you're a B rated. Pro 12, you're a B rated. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, this could be risky. Okay, let's try 510. Silly misspelled name, but you're like the Datsun 160, so maybe you're trustworthy here. Don't disappoint. Don't disappoint. Folks, don't forget, you've 5 laps, right? So you can try to run it on softs or just hit it right up to the mediums. I'm going. Oh, Cheers, I think is what, having trouble getting in, or... Oh, good luck, Boston, with the PS5 controller. It is open. Open indeed. Just remind everyone, let's have a clean race or you get kicked. Let's get down to business. I hope you're all ready to put the pedal to the metal. I'm going to do something a little off here. You know what? No, I'm going to continue driving the 911. Oh, no, I got to get into the 296. I missed the car. I've got the 296 steering wheel, so let's get the 296 on. It's a good track to test it out. Try to get familiar with it again. Too bad it's not ordered according to when we last purchased the vehicle. 296, here we go. You change cars, check your tires one last time. Here we go, folks. Hope you're all ready to put the pedal to the metal. I got the pedals nice and close now where they should be. Just about. I could handle them being a little closer, but beggars can't be choosers. So you can't see the steering wheel. That's what was nice about the vertical, but I can't find my earphones. Keep it balanced under braking. Let's try 0. And if you see your rear end sliding out under braking when you're at 0, then move towards, -1, -2. If you seem to be locking up and not able to trail brake, well then consider going more braking power to the rear wheel, so +1, +2, sometimes even +5. Super Doofus, I hope you're proud. I'm running a Ferrari. To all those behind you, I'm sorry, I haven't driven this car in about 2 months. Haven't driven it since the Porsche 911, the new Porsche 911 came out, so at least a month. And tonight is the finale, the tiebreaker for the week. Challengers and JCCR members are neck and neck, and so far we're 5 wins, 5 weeks won by the JCCR racing team, 3 weeks won by the Challengers. Super Doofus having what I like to call the traction control issue. You're coming off, you give it just a wee bit too much gas in the rear, wheels overspin and spin you out. That's why I've got my training wheels on. I know the kids in the neighborhood snicker, laugh and jeer, but my bike's got training wheels. But it's what I need. I forgot Chimp is very quick on this track. Oh, it's Jay Rizzio that passed us. Fantastic. Well done, Jay Rizzio. 510, apparently a C racer, having trouble believing it because he is driving quick. Hopefully that B safety rating isn't going to come out. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. So important to get behind a car and streamline your way to success. Oh, it is wonderful. The Ferrari 296 is great getting back on power. Oh, all right, so probably need +1 on this because there the brakes locked up real easily and we're going straight off track. We're not getting very much turn in. Ooh, that was slow. Had to let off the throttle to stay on the track. All right, Chimp is quick and he's waiting for a pass. Very good patient driving on his part. Oh, I pushed it too hard. I did a whole lot of nasty there, and a 0.5 penalty isn't enough. I feel like I should have gotten more of a penalty than that. Let's see, can I tuck in behind? When can I tuck in behind Chim? From the outside to the inside, could have gone a little more outside there, but we did catch the inside. We got the most important part accomplished. All right, we're now in 7th with Tila Teets in front of us, and Rogue 66, and then Brandon, all the way up to Jay Rizzio and 510. Not much of a C racer, so yeah, the Challenger is doing great. Great turn in on the Ferrari 296 GTB. Not disappointed I took this, just definitely a bit of an adjustment. The steering wheel is now matched. Oh, it's not matched for the car. Maybe I have the 458 Italia steering wheel. Got the steering wheel off one of these darn Ferraris. Felt like I was fast through there, but no, Dano's about to blow our doors off. All right, 2 more laps. Lap time's coming down nicely. Through that fine section, go to the complete outside, try to make it to the apex, and when we get to the apex, back on throttle. That's going to get the gap closed up. We're now not quite neck and neck with Tila Teats. 1 more solid turn, we'll be right behind them. Full throttle through this section, complete outside, to the inside. Braked way too early there. All right, Jay Rizio making it up in first now, followed by a challenger. Brandon, is he gonna race clean? Is it gonna be stranger danger? And who's gonna win? We've got 1.5 laps to figure that all out. So that was the right line through there. Shake and bake time. Or not. Oh, Ronan giving us the shake and bake. Thank you for the nitrous boost, my friend. Here we go. Can we actually get caught up to Dano? He is an A driver, oh so quick and talented, but maybe we'll get a lucky break here. There's a lot of traffic in front of him, so that should slow him down. And I overcompensated, forgot that these tires, undercompensated really, I did not compensate at all. No compensation was done for the weaker tires. JCCR, Jay Rizzo looks like he's about to hold it together for a win. 5-10. Yes! JCCR picks up the first win of the night. Good job, teammate! All right, so well done, Jay Rizzo. The shoes are coming off. Good game, everybody. Great race. That didn't seem to be any dirty dog in here. Nobody got put onto their 4 wheels. No one was put down on all 4s. All right. Hopefully it's a track we know. Absolutely. So, you know how it works. You win, you pick the next race. You win, and you're now the boss. Monza, fantastic. I'm going to switch the car up first. Actually, as people load in, and we'll do it all together. Change event settings. Let's go find Monza. Monza, where are you? Oh, fantastic. Darche, make it in, brother. Batman on the way. That way, if anyone does misbehave, we've got Batman here to take them out. All right, Monza, here we go. There's our livery, an Aussie Pug design. Our mate in Australia creating us a great design. Check out his YouTube channel. Share some love. Give him some thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. While the 296 was fantastic. Had trouble dealing with it on deteriorated tires. And I feel like the 911 it's predictable as the tires get weak. Monza, this looks like a track that softs should last better than on the last track anyways. And I guess as people move in, we'll get a little practice because I don't remember this track at all. Let's see how it runs on 0. Oh, okay, this track, yes. I fall asleep on the straightaways track. All right. That was bad. Let's see, do we have everybody? Oh, we're missing L412 and Mr. Latit, so I guess we'll try that one last time. Oh, turn 1. Such a slow turn. I'm a fan of medium and fast curbs. Okay, I'll have to go hard back to the basics on this track. I'm not going to bore you all while trying to get ready for this track. I need a good 10 laps, so let's get them right on the race. On the race, in the race. Let's see if we can just survive this. Dark J, I'm sorry I'm starting you out in last, but if you finish top 3, you'll have truly proven yourself. Hope you're all ready to put the pedal to the metal because we're about to get down on Monza. Good luck, handsome friends. Here we go. GT3 RS. It is a fast lobby, but you will miss if there's a big crash on turn 1. Being at the back, you should be able to have time to avoid it unless it happens immediately in front of you. I mean, if I cause a big crash here, you'll be able to avoid it. That was not quick enough through there, so I ended up being a bit of the meat to two people's sandwich, stuck between two pieces of bread. Alright, this is nice. I got a little spacing now. drifted, otherwise that gap was going to be coming down. It's nice when we can follow other people's lines here. Shake and bake time, buddy. Oh, maybe I can't close the gap right enough. Oh no, I'm sorry, I hit you too late. I'm going off with you, Super Doofus. Sorry, mate, oh my goodness, that is all this wreckage is my fault. I have ruined Tom's race. Tom, I am sorry. I didn't realize how late we were down that straight. I thought we're gonna shake and bake there, and I was gonna give you a little boost. And then we'd both go down the straight fast enough, but we were at the end of that straightaway. That was a doorknob move on my part. Oof, I'm sorry, buddy. Did I hit you into the next straight? Did I give you a half kilometer punt? I know I hit you hard, Tom, but I don't know if I hit you that hard. Oh, that was a move. Will put me on the Batman list. Anyone that wants to Batman me now, I deserve it. If you see me driving past you, feel free, give me a kick. Let's say I've got a kick me sign on my back now. Alright, Mikura Tsukami, or something or another, welcome. Welcome in. Or is it Mike something or another? Oh yeah, no ghosting, yeah, absolutely. Try to make these races as real and as extreme as the game will allow. Oh, it can get pretty slippery out there, but we may get through. Can we catch up to Tila Teets? We are slowly closing the gap. What is he driving? Is that a Lamborghini or Ferrari? I don't know. The bright sun skewing it all. Oh no, too much speed bump is no bueno. Oh, big old penalty. Well, Super Doofus, we will be racing together again. When I get myself out of this one, you should be right behind me. No bueno. Ooh, got on the throttle too early. Big old mistake there. Looks like Tila Teets is slowing down to give me... Yeah, definitely slowing down. He's on the straights. He's going to give me a crash course on how to drive this track because we come here, what, maybe twice a month, and I always suck it up pretty hard. Alright, no little gear at the bottom telling me I should be in a lower gear for the next turn. So that means throttle all the way. Okay, so second gear for then. That means 100 will be the latest for braking. Not bad. We're having a good time driving behind Mr. Tila Teets, the French driver, French-American driver. That's just so that his name can pass. Oh, and I lose it again. We are now in last. I do want to see the race, though. Oh, it's tempting to go see the race between Jay Rizzo and B. Williams. One more lap. We'll catch the last lap with the top of the pack. At the 100. All right, 18 watching, thank you for making it in to watch this amateur racer grow this YouTube community. This is the JCCR racing community, where the focus is about learning and growing while building community. All right, Tila Teets, get ready to give us another, I'm going to call it crash course on how to drive this track, because he shows me some great moves and I crash on this course. So crash course with Tila Teets. All right, let's see his brake point at the 100, spot on. Gotta let go of the throttle or the brake here, otherwise we'll just brake slide through the turn. All right, so we gotta be like Tila Teets and actually get the apex there instead of missing it by a quarter mile, as we often do. And there we gotta go in slow if we want to come out fast. Now we got JCCR, Jay Rizzo, followed by Ronan, followed by L412. I just do not get the hang of this track. I'm all over. I need a truck for this track. That is the level of patience where I can say we've now exceeded the level of patience. I'm kicking myself off the track because I am not exhibiting safe, smart driving. I'm driving like a hothead at this point. I got to take a cold shower here. And we got JCCR, Jay Rizzo in first. It's the Knight Rider, followed by Ronan in the Corvette. And we got L412 right behind him in the 296 Ferrari. Followed by a Challenger, Roque. No JCCR sticker, I think, on L412, so I think he's actually driving not for the team. I think he's driving as a Challenger tonight. Oh, and the Dark J, which I put in dead last, slowly making it up, moving into fourth place. Well done against a major Challenger. Roque 66 comes in often, and often he's very fast, but the Batman takes a position from him. Let's go a little further down before we get back to first. B. Williams, also not just a very stylish driver, but also a very fast driver. And let's see how it worked out in first. We got Jay Rizzo taking it for a win for the JCCR race team. So that is now 2-0, if I'm not mistaken. Well done, team. And move B. Williams up and L412 higher. And I'll be a little more fair. Let's see, has everyone crossed? Well, obviously I'm not crossing anytime soon. Here we go. You overestimate me. Right on, chimp. Well done, Jay Rizzo. So let's see here on the grid for the next race. Let's give Dark J a better chance here. Let's move up Boston as well. B. Williams, let's put you right here. Knight Rider Jim, you're super fast. We need to bring you down. Mr. Latit, let's move you on up. And L412, let's keep you up in first. Let's put a challenger in first. So that is a nice breakdown. Pro 12, you're B rated. I don't know. Oh, in Sears, we can move you up. I don't know you. Hopefully this isn't a case of stranger danger. Ha ha ha! Right on, champ. All right. Jim needs P100 according to Dano. All right, thank you for giving me the honors. Right on. Thank you. Probably my fastest track is Dragon Trail because you guys coached me so much on it, or Spa. Those are generally my faster tracks. And no one ever seems to pick Spa all that much. So I think Dragon Trail is overall preferred here. So let's hit it up Seaside for the last race. Oh, Spa would be nice. Great. Okay, since I've got a little support for Spa, let's do it a little different. Long tracks. We'll do 4 laps here for the last race of the night. Load up these, create these settings. Hopefully I'm not the only one that likes Spa. Hopefully it's not just Chimp and I. All right, fantastic. I think it's going to be time that I change up the livery. We've been running the black and yellow. It's struggling since we put on the black and yellow. I guess we got to get back into the red and black. Yeah, 4 laps, 4 miles a lap. I think I'll play it safe. I hear you, Super Doofus. Yeah, I really like the flow of Spa. I can do 50, 60 laps here and not regret it. Just not in the rain. So, I like to really pedal down hard here. I love it, B. Williams. I love the spirit. Good job, challengers. We may be outnumbered, but we'll get them next week. Let's make sure B. Williams as a challenger is... Okay, he's in 4th with a B rating, so good. That means we've got a challenger here. We've got a challenger here. We've got a challenger here. We've got a newbie challenger. Yeah, it's quite a bit of challengers, though, if you think about it. It's not too bad. JCCR, Smokey. Hopefully you're not... Oh, as in Smokey the Bandit, not as in Smokey and Dopey. Good. Glad. Hope you're all ready to put the pedal to the metal and get down to 4 what will be likely incredible laps here at Spa. It is an incredible race. This track throws us a bit of everything. Elevation changes. Great scenery. Not guaranteed, you know, HE double hockey sticks. It's not the green HE double hockey sticks with the forest right beside you. Let's get a little trail braking. Get your radars on. You just don't want to go too hard with the rear brakes because you don't want to lose rear balance here under braking through sections like these. And definite track I'd say not have traction control on 0 unless you've mastered easing into that throttle. If you throttle down hard on these slow turns, you're gonna put yourself into the no man's zone. Super Doofus giving us a stylish show off to the side. I hope someone didn't boot you off the track. If so, report and I will kick. There we go. We got the cookies. We got up to Grandma's house, the little white house up the top of the hill. That's Grandma. She makes us fresh cookies if we get the line right, and we did. Now I gotta let the car by because I had one move to make, and he made his move, and I didn't catch it in time, so he outmoved me. And we got a great teacher in front of us. Let's follow Dano and learn. So welcome to Learn with Dano. Ooh, got on the throttle a little early for having missed the apex there. Can't lose out to a Subaru here. One of its turbos or engine will break before the end of the race. If only the endurance races had simulated engine and or transmission reliability, that'd be really cool and kind of comical. All right, L412 up in first, followed by B. Williams and JCCR Chim. All right, if you haven't already done so, please do hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe with bell notifications on so you don't miss out when we go live and race against the worldwide community. Remember, the www does stand for World Wide Web, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I was there when the web was coming out or becoming more commercialized or just more into everyday households. Ooh, no cookies for me. We're 10 miles per hour off. Let go of the throttle because we did not have the right line going through there. But can we still catch up to T. Latiz? Let's find out. Ooh, some nasty lines through there. Nothing attractive about those lines. That won't be enough to get us up this very quick, very fast roster. The grid has quite a few legends racing it with it here. Jay Rizzio trying to make it back up to the top. Oh, not pretty tonight. I do love this track. I didn't say I was fast at it. Maybe I said it's one of the tracks. Maybe I was wrong. True, Dragon Trail is one of the tracks that I'm often fast at, but Spa, oof. Oh, even with traction control, that is good to know. Very good to know, Super Doofus. Yeah, some of the elevated curbs on this track do intimidate me. And the uphill section is a doozy. This long straightaway, then, you know, all of this slow turn is a challenge as well. Oh, missed an opportunity. I could have capitalized on 3 positions had I nailed the last turn of the race, but I think we got the next 2 laps. I've got faith. People's soft tires are going to start wearing and we're going to start passing. Alright, is Pearl 12 driving clean? I think he's creating traffic here. Oh, through there. Ideally, we need to be 10 miles per hour faster. Let's see if we can get to the end of this straight at 160. Should be at 165, but can we make the 160? No. I guess maybe we should be at 160 at the end of that straight. .911, you are a solid car. You make this very average racer drive, well, very rookie driver drive instead of rookie, more amateur. A little early on the throttle there. Should have gotten on a half second later, and really once you get on, you should be able to stay on the throttle if you're throttling in at the right point in a turn. Alright, we got 1.25 laps to make it happen. We got 4 cars in front of us. So much can happen. This should be an exciting final lap. Oh yeah, I deserve that penalty. I was definitely off track. Six seconds off the top lap time. Sickening seconds. 6 seconds, that's huge. Well done, B. Williams. You are a pro on this track. Legend, that is fantastic. So all over the left section here. There we go. That's how we want to get through there. So we should be now at 160 at the end of the straightaway. Oh, can we catch up to Tila Teets as a B driver? It certainly would feel good. All right, so race basics will give us fast lap times, even if we haven't memorized all our brake points. So trail brake to the apex. Drive as fast as we can without losing the line. Trail brake, get to the marker, then throttle back on. From the outside to the complete inside. Ooh, there we go. If we did every turn like that, we wouldn't be in second last. Third and final last race of the night, and it's L412 picking up the win, followed by B. Williams. All challengers at the top, followed by JCCR Chim. Well done, Chim. Oh, can I pick up? Oh, I don't think I can. I don't have time to pick up a position before the end of the race. Well done, Tila Teets. Well done, Pro 12. Good job holding that position. Woo! B. Williams, 219. Wildly fast on Spa. Clearly this is your jam. I'm proud of you, buddy. So challengers pick up a late win. It's too little too late, but what a win. Was it ever a win? Whew. Oops, here we go. We're not in the right place here. L412 with a 219.7 gold medal winner, L412, followed by B. Williams with a 219.6. Then JCCR Chimp with a 221.6, which is still super fast. Great job. Dark J needed, I guess, wow. L412, faster time than Dark J. Dark J is usually picking up the fastest lap, or J Rizio. Wow, what a night. L412, let's bring you down here just to get a better look at you. L412. You know what? Easier way to spectate you here. Well done. Good racing, guys. B. Williams, thank you. I'm happy that Chimp mentioned, like, hey, no, I like that race. And I was like, okay, I can stop feeling guilty because I love this race. It's a great race. It's a lot of fun. There's plenty of track width to not get into an accident. The grass and the candies don't spin you out as soon as you look at them the wrong way. So lots of fun. This week goes to the JCCR team because tonight finished 2-1. So it's a JCCR win. So now we're 6 wins for the JCCR team, 3 wins still for the challengers. So it is 6-3, no Fuji, mate. We have now done an hour and 10 minutes trying to keep these lives to an hour long so that they're digestible, consumable by all, so people can be 100% of the time with us. It's just we're asking roughly 1 day out of the week. Yes, I'm going to go, engine worn. So we got worn oil, so we'll take care of that shortly. Thank you so much, everyone, for making it in, reminding you, hey, this has been a tough week for me in regards to the racing. But that just reminds you to get back to the basics of the racecraft. It helps you become more analytical, give yourself a little analysis, and get right back strong as ever. We'll be back. Perseverance wins out over raw talent. Knight Rider Jim's going to open up a lobby. Right on, buddy. Thank you. That is very cool of you. I'm going to try to get some sleep because, of course, having my son born this week has been taxing. Godspeed and God bless everyone. I promise you, if you go through life with greater kindness, and kindness doesn't mean saying yes to everyone and never saying no. You have to be kind to yourself first and foremost, but love yourself, be kind to yourself, be as kind as you can. That doesn't mean you automatically trust everyone like a fool. Actually, I kind of go through life where generally I don't trust anyone. I trust people once they've earned that trust. And, you rarely ever give 100%, non-trust to the level where you don't even question someone. That's almost like tribal trust. But if you go through life with greater kindness and positivity and gratitude, the blessings will come. So Godspeed and God bless everyone. I hope you all get a chance to put a pedal to the metal on a car that you love sometime real soon. That looks like the lake, other than the mountain in the back, the Fuji mountain in the back. That looks like it could be a scene from the North Hatley Ayers Cliff area as I'm driving down towards the States when I try to get down to Florida. Dano, no worries. No worries. I'm okay with Canada not winning the ice hockey. It's hockey. And on the political level, Canada's kind of been like a whiny loser. I find on the political level, we criticize everyone, but then we get nothing, very little done. On our end for our own country, we shoot ourselves in the foot with these carbon taxes. We scare businesses and jobs away, and then we're not even wise enough to complain about the problem. We just kind of like to prefer to. I find we've not as citizens, but on a global level, when you look at our political system, kind of been a little woke and how do you say gaslighting people, acting like we're holier than thou. Like we're going to grow our economy from carbon taxing ourselves, added taxes. It's not the Canada I grew up in, that's for sure. We are all neighbors, but we've been acting like bad neighbors, so no worries there. Folks, Godspeed and God bless everyone. Thank you so much for watching. That is a beautiful livery, but we got to change up the livery. We cut our hair. Now let's see. It's still not unlocking. Maybe I need to buy new shoes because sales have been rough as well. And usually get a haircut, change your shoes, and then you're back in action. It's all about positivity. So Godspeed, God bless. I hope you have to put the pedal to the metal in a car that you love sometime real soon. If it's not in the real world, this is still my favorite place to race. Love it. If you do want to see some real world cars, check out Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. We just did a build and price on the 2026 Ford Bronco, which is a vehicle. Big price tag, but lease prices are actually quite incredible. I highly recommend you consider it. It is a great vehicle. We've owned 3 of them. Take care, folks. See you again real soon. Mondays.